Hello, welcome to the Full Frame with Mark and Ben. We are renting Leicas. We were let down by our dealer this morning in Hackney. We had
like a plug.
We turned up to Hackney and we're walking around Hackney for an hour, waiting for our dealer to show up, and nothing happens.
It slept in.
So we've sourced someone else who knows a bit more about Leicas.
Yeah, cool. Let's go with 35. I've been shooting 50 all day, so I wouldn't mind.
Good manage.
So all I know is the bottom comes off completely, which is like the first weird thing.
Yeah. So what you're looking to do eventually is obviously these will catch.
So there's the focus. Yeah, that's the first thing. Oh my god, this is so strange, isn't it?
What ice have you put in as well?
It's that little 100.
We met up with Jamie from Jamie and the Jam.
Yeah.
And we shot his Leicas. So the original plan was me to rent a Leica and just go around shooting Leicas. And then we thought, who shoots Leicas? Jamie.
And the Jam.
Yep. And we just got chatting to him and he was like, right, let's meet up.
Yeah.
On the day we were going up to London anyway. And then gave us some times. Said, I'm going to Canary Wharf then, meet me there. We met him there.
That's what we did.
So I got here like 1, and then I started on the 28, and I was down this strip and it was a bit dead. I was like, I want 50, so
Yeah.
popped the 50 on with an ND and an orange filter.
Yeah,
finishing off some XP2.
I almost want to shoot it a little bit under.
Boys, what are you not doing, mate?
Like, that's fine, because I'm not going to be inconvenienced by someone just asking what I'm doing.
Yeah.
If they let me carry on, I'll carry on.
You know, again, like talking about how when you walked into that shadow earlier, like, well, I've dropped 2 stops of light.
That's it,
It
yeah.
gives you a really good understanding of your surroundings.
Yeah.
And also, like, there's no wrong or right way to necessarily expose an image. Like, for example, let's say this person was really interesting walking up here.
Yeah.
I'd want to expose for where we are right now, whereas
Yeah.
if you want, and that's going to be lost, that's going to be blown out.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
fine on film. Whereas if you wanted to then underexpose the silhouette, you're like, okay, well, I know that aperture over this way, as soon as we're in this bit,
Yeah.
literally like my aperture changes as soon as we get here.
What was your feelings going in shooting a Leica for the first time?
It was a bit daunting, actually. I was actually like nervous.
Because it's like the king of cameras, really, isn't it? Like film cameras. It's like,
Yeah,
if you
kind
see
of.
like on films and like all the celebrities have all got like Leicas, Leica M6.
Yeah.
And it's like the one, like if you make it big, that's the camera you're gonna get.
Yeah. I was a little bit nervous because of like the expensiveness of it.
Yeah.
But also, I was also kind of nervous in the fact that it's so different to other cameras. Well, mainly the focus and like, well, I knew the rangefinder was going to be weird. I'd never shot a rangefinder camera before.
The actual shooting experience, I think I slowly got the hang of it as we did it. But I think like seeing Jamie do it, he was just like, he'd be able to like do it within a second.
I could see how people get really into that process of shooting like that. Even though like we were metering manually and stuff. Well, not metering manually, but like, you know, you only have the light meter in the viewfinder.
Yeah, and then you're adjusting.
And you have to adjust
until you're
both.
fixed.
Because we're quite used to shooting like aperture priority or, well, we don't really shoot full auto, but yeah, like the FEs, they're aperture priority, so we're still messing with the aperture. I shoot aperture priority on the Nikon, on the F6. So this was like fully manual, and we were like, the photos were fine. I don't think we really had any
My
that were...
first one I shot on Jamie's camera, like, it's out of focus, but like...
But exposure, I'm saying
like,
exposure-wise, like, we didn't mess up.
It's fine.
And there were a couple where I really wasn't like concentrating on the exposure. And like it came out fine. That kind of just shows you do have more room to play with than you think on film. Like the exposure doesn't have to be like super perfect. Yeah, I guess the one thing with those light meters is it's just 2 arrows, and if it's not bang on, it will show 1 arrow. Do you know what I mean? So you don't really know how far off. It's not a scale like on the FE. It's a scale. Yeah, I don't know. A very different experience, but an addictive experience. I think. Like I want to shoot one again.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not like against them. I'm against the price.
How much are they? So I've never looked because it's like.
I look a lot.
Yeah, I sort of put off by it. I just think I can't afford it. I won't do it.
I think if you had the money ready and you were like, I'm going to sit on it for a few months until one comes up, you could get one for 1,500 quid.
Okay.
But it's been a while since I've seen one for 1,500 quid. This is body only, no lens.
Yeah.
If you had $2,000 today to get one, you'd get one. There's plenty for like $2,000 on eBay.
Is it worth that extra money compared to like where you've got like F6? What would be like? What if you had $2,000? What could you buy? So you could buy that or multiple other cameras.
You could buy an F6 and a good lens
for $2,000. What would you prefer?
And it doesn't. $2,000 won't even get you a lens. $2,000 won't get you a lens.
No.
So actually, you need to think of it. You do really need to think of it as a full package, right? $2,000 gets you a lens on an F6. I mean, if you wanted a Leica lens, you're doubling it again. Yeah. You'd need like $4,000. You could get like a Voigtlander, which are still really good lenses, but people kind of like scoff at them because they're not Leica lenses. People say you need the Leica lens to have the Leica thing, and I mean, but I think there is more to it than just that. The process of how you shoot with a Leica is different.
What do you think the magic of it is then? Like why do people want that? Is it just the price, or is it like?
Yeah, I think it's like it's like Apple, like iPhones. They're expensive because they are.
But are they superior?
No, I don't think they are.
I don't think they are.
No.
Interesting.
No.
That's interesting.
But I wouldn't say like a Nikon F6 is superior. Like,
no.
I would say it is the most technologically advanced film camera that was made.
Yeah, well, it was made up until 2020, the F6, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, and it was the last one that Nikon made, and Nikon really led film.
Yeah, but they're still making M6s now, aren't they?
They reproduce them, yes, but they're well expensive. But they started making them again. The Leica like M range isn't techie. It's not supposed to be, is it? No. It's all about like the feel, the experience, like the quality,
the little red dot.
Yeah, because there isn't anything in that is like an advanced feature. The most advanced thing in it is a light meter.
What makes you want to buy a Leica?
It's the form factor, which sounds really silly, and I think this is why I can't justify the price. But I really like the size of it. And I really like that part of like Leica's ethos is for it to be compact. I think with a lot of things, when you're at like the top end of something in terms of quality and price, you're paying a lot more money for marginal gains. So like, yes, Leica lenses are sharper, like really sharp, but it's like marginal. Do you know what I mean? And it's like you might pay thousands for a Leica lens, but it's marginally sharper than like a £200 Nikon lens. The reason I bought the F6 was for the autofocus to be quicker on
so in those street situations you can just go like it works.
Yeah, and there are ways to shoot the Leicas like that.
So thoughts on Jamie as well, working with Jamie. It was bloody brilliant.
Great guy. Yeah, good photographer as well.
Yeah.
I think I might have said to him, like, we need to do something together. And then, the Leica thing was just a natural. Yeah. That we both thought of him straight away when we were like, let's do a Leica video.
Yeah. So if you're not subscribed to Jamie's channel, please do. I think he's made a video on us as well.
Yeah, we should be on there. So he did his video. He's got some really cool stuff about Leicas.
Yeah.
He's just done an interview with is he like the head of lenses or something? Head lens designer, I think he was. That's like what a job that is.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And what an opportunity!
As well.
Yeah, what an opportunity! I mean, he was invited to the Leica factory.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Great video.
We'll rent another Leica again soon,
and we'll definitely shoot with Jamie again. I think he'll be on the channel at some point.
Yeah,
again.
We've got some tentative plans.
Yeah,
so we'll see. But we've got our year planned out until the end of the year now, so we'll be next year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment if you're able. Can you comment? Just try and give us a little comment. Thank you. We'll see you next time for more sexy and exciting adventures on film. Next week, podcast. Goodbye.
Really? Podcast next week?
Yeah, we've done like 4 now. That's it. I need a wee.